Good morning, everyone. My name is Echo, and welcome to day 56 of my daily Minecraft Survival Let's Play series. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go to the Nether. I've got my I think I've got everything ready. I can just go straight on in there. And just a warning, I don't know how long I'm gonna be recording today. My tummy is really not feeling too good right now. I had with with my friends earlier, and it's ah today is Friday. Also, happy 4th of July, everybody. Now, today is Friday, which means that they have a deal going on each day of the week, and on Fridays they have a a fish deal, a fish and chips deal, and I had that. I tried that for the first time, and it wasn't bad at first. But the more I ate, the more I felt. Yeah, my tummy's been feeling real ever since. So I'm just gonna go for the full 10 minutes and probably not do any more today, because I don't know that I got that much in me right now. But happy Independence Day, everybody! All my fellow Americans out there, happy Independence Day. If you hear any fireworks going on outside, which will probably be pretty soon, that's why it today does happen to be the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, everybody. To my fellow Americans. My fellow Americans. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move this down a little bit, because I like having my portal like this, where it's got like a little bit of an entrance, and then I can have the actual floor down here. I kind of like the idea of having my portal elevated just a little bit from the rest of it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Plus, building on this layer is going to be better anyway, going down half a block, because when I decide to, bridge out, then nothing will be able to spawn on it. So you know what? That might actually be for the best anyway. And I'm just going to do this. Nah, that don't need to be there. That don't need to be there. We can get... There we go. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. And let's just fill that in. Whoop. Yeah, this is going to be very blocky. I do have an idea. Right. Oh, and I brought my hoe, which means... Okay, man, even the hoe is slow at this. My inventory is full. Man, I don't know why I brought all of my stuff with me. I'm realizing I don't need to have all of my tuff and stone bricks and stuff on me right now, because I'm only going to be using deep slate for this layer. Give me all that. Give me those leaves. What are those? Nether wart block. I guess it's not leaves. Yeah, I'm just going to fill this in. And you know what? The faster I fill this in, the more inventory space I'll have, huh? Huh? That's the way. That's the way. Although, does it need to be this wide in here? You know what? Yeah, it does need to be this wide. No, it doesn't. Does it? That's 5 blocks to the entrance of the portal. If I make it a little bit skinnier, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really not sure how I want to... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it. Whoop. I think that will work. I don't know, it just feels like it's so much empty space in here that I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with. I'll figure something out for it. But for now, yeah, I'll stick with the 5 block gap. So, and do one of these. Ta-da! And now I have a little bit of extra space, which is good. Oh my gosh, I need to take this tree down. Well, how am I going to do that? It's all the way... Okay, I guess I'll work from the top down. No, but then... But, mate... Wait, if I take the tree down, then I'll have to take down my netherrack tower. Okay, fine. You know what? We're gonna do it the dumb way, because I can't think of any better way to do it. We're just gonna build up like this and get all of this, because I'm gonna want these for building. I have an idea that requires me to use this crimson wood. I kind of want to use it because it's, you know, it's the biome that I spawned in, so I kind of want to use that in the build that I have in mind. I just don't want it to be overwhelmingly red because this whole biome is very red. So I'd kind of like to kind of mix and match a little bit and throw in more things. I don't want it to be entirely red, but I do want it to have red. You know what I mean? Because if I make it entirely red, then that's going to be too much red. That's just too much. Because this whole biome is very red. And I do have an idea, but I'm gonna have to deforest a little bit. Which I kind of... Okay, man, this really takes a long time to break, even with an iron hoe. Will that drop? Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. That was like breaking kelp. Breaking kelp is so satisfying. Breaking vines is also quite satisfying, apparently. Oh, my tummy. Yeah, I had the fish and chips at earlier. And, ooh. Oh, was it something? I'd never had it before, but wow. It's rough. It tasted alright at first, but yikes. Okay, and I can't pick up any of that, so I need to throw something out so that I can actually pick all this up. I don't like wasting blocks. Especially if they're going to be non-renewable. I don't know if there's any way... Okay, I don't know if this is entirely true, but is it true that if you... Nah. Okay. If you bone meal one of these, doesn't it grow up into a full tree? Nah, get out of here with that. Those little ones are so annoying. They're more annoying than the big ones. This is too much space. It doesn't need to be that big. I could probably move it in, like, 2. Yeah. Maybe. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why it's all the way out here. Yeah, if I do... Yeah, maybe 3 wide on here. So something like that. Like 3 away from the stairs. Or maybe it should be down even lower. Maybe? If I go down... Whoops. Okay, that's way too far down. If I have some stairs right there. Nah, no, not like that, not like that. More like maybe... Give me the slabs. Do I not have any slabs on me? Okay, fine. Bye-bye. Slabs, right here. Okay, I think that will work a little bit better. Okay, yeah. One last time. I just want that to be full stairs going around it. And not just a little nubbins going up to it. Nah, the full stairs feel a little bit more grand when it's got the full thing. And I can work with that. That'll be good. That'll be good. Progress. Progress is very slow, but it is happening. I'm taking my time and making this look at least decent. That's really what I want, is I just want to make it look halfway decent. And just take my time building this so that I don't have to go back and rebuild later on. Okay, I kind of don't want to get rid of these shroom lights, because shroom lights are kind of nice. Okay, this is going to be 3 wide. Let's do like that. And break all these. Like that. Okay. Just making sure I didn't drop any items behind that just now. Very stealthily. Oh, ooh, there we go. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a little bit better. Adds a little bit more depth to it instead of it all being on a flat area. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, that's at least a basic foundation of how I want it to look. And I can get rid of these real quick. And next time, I can do a little bit more. Let's do that. I just want to do a little bit more real quick, because I have an idea in mind, and I don't want to forget it next time. So let's... I'm going to need to get rid of all of the surrounding trees. Okay. Whee! Ah! I just kind of want to... Okay, yeah, that's way too tall. Just gonna yoink these out, and... then maybe... if I do... Nah. Full block. Okay. Does that feel a little better? Or should it... Nah, I think that should be 1 taller if I'm gonna do that. So give me those stairs. Go there, there. Wait, yeah, and a block there. That's good, that's good. That's a nice entrance. That is the kind of entrance that I want to have. Let me just yoink these real quick so that I can reuse them, since I'm not going to be having it that far back. I just kind of want it to feel nice in here so that it doesn't feel like too much open space between there and here. Yeah, oh, I do have another idea, but that can wait. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, we've got a basic entryway down, and I can do more on that next time. But for now, I am going to have to stop. I was really considering breaking my my daily streak today because I really wasn't feeling that hot today. But I did it. I recorded. Good night, everyone. Sleep well and sweetest of dreams. Alright, and that's going to have to do it for today. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your days. And I will talk to you all later.